following presentation of the National Football League.
We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Again, it's Miller. And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here he goes, third and long. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
70 range, 70 range.
Sanders going to throw here on first. His first throw is an interception. And the Blues take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long. To the air on third and long. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Only a yard from that time, so now third and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second and
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught left side by Harris. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. With a gun, here's Sanders. Brought in.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Blues headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense headed out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70.
Handoff now from the gun. Get some space around midfield. To the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Blues are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. An inside handoff to Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure.
Ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Sanders now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Taken in by Harris. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 37.
Sticking to the air here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Blues take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're throwing it. All the left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35.
Second down pass play coming. Has it downfield working the left. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and...
He's going to throw this one. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got Harris. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and...
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is hauled in by Harris. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cut out left. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Sanders back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready, set.
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
3rd and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And This gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They'll throw to begin this drive. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Here's the backup. First throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been one of the players of this game. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Past the 60, past the 60. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It is cut left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. First call here coming from the shotgun. This offense ready to get going again now. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. Just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's get some credit to that defense who has just had their number.
Mix it in for the touchdown. 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Blues make it an 11-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on. 70 seconds.
The give now out of the shotgun. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A give now from the gun. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Hawk 70.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers looking at a 14-0 record. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the 1st, and they can run this clock out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
We're drawn up for it. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.